Eto na mga kadonatics, Colonel Lachica nagsalita na at handang umattend sa impeachment hearing mga kadonatics. Nako, bistado talaga itong mga kumag na to na prosecutors. Mga kadonatics, alam naman natin na ayaw talaga nilang ipatawag si Colonel Lachica. Anong meron? Kaya nga eto, nagsalita na si Colonel Lachica at ito yung pahayag niya today mga kadonatics. 17 minutes ago, Radio Pilipinas, Palawan. Ang sabi dito, Colonel Lachica ready to testify. Nakahanda umanong tumistigo si OVP Security Officer Colonel Raymond Dante Lachica kung ipapatawag siya ng korte. Look at this mga kadonatics. Bakit ayaw? Takot ang mga kumag. Sa pahayag na inilabas ni Lachica, kailanman hindi siya tumanggi na tumistigo, kundi handa siyang sabihin ang katotohanan ng naaayon sa batas at security restrictions. I have never refused to appear or testify. If lawfully called, I am prepared to tell the truth, subject to applicable laws and security restrictions, ani ni Lachica. Matatandaan na hindi pa rin ipinapasapina ng prosecution si Lachica sa kabila ng mungkahi ng ilang senador, judges na paharapin ito sa korte para malaman paano ginastos ang confidential funds ng OVP kahit ang defense team hindi pa rin masagot kung magiging testigo ba nila si Lachica sa impeachment trial. Well, anyway mga kadonatics, hindi na kailangan ng defense team na ipatawag si Colonel Lachica kasi nga ang burden of proof ay sa mga persecutors. So sila ang mag-present ng ebidensya. Ngayon, bakit mga kadonatics, pati si Chis Escudero nagtatanong na kung bakit hanggang ngayon ayaw nyo pa rin ipatawag si Lachica. Ito yung pahayag ni Chis Escudero today mga kadonatics, kung saan nahirapan din si Muñitang Luistro sumagot nito mga kadonatics. Bakit nga ba? Anong meron kay Lachica na hindi nila mapatawag-tawag mga kadonatics? Eto, panoorin natin.
I think you cannot ignore the fact that the witness has been naming one specific colonel for the whole afternoon and this morning, and the name of the colonel does not appear in one of those you are seeking to issue a subpoena against. Out of curiosity, although we cannot compel you, counsel, at some point, do we expect that to happen?
Ang mangyayari kasi mga kadonatics, magpipresent na naman ng another witnesses, tatlong witnesses itong prosecutors, okay? Tatlo na naman mga kadonatics at ito ay active duty ng mga Armed Forces of the Philippines. Okay. Ngayon, bakit si Lachica hindi pa rin napangalanan? Ito.
With respect to Limuel Ortonio, Your Honor, the Assistant Chief of Staff of the OVP, yes, we confirm to present him tomorrow. However, Your Honor, since tomorrow is only Tuesday and we would like to maximize the schedule that was given to us by the Honorable Impeachment Court, may we likewise request for the issuance of subpoena to the three AFP officials, namely, Your Honor, Colonel Manaros Boransing II, Colonel Magtanggol Panopio, and Colonel Adonis Bahaw. This is for Wednesday, Your Honor. That is August 26. And if we will not be able to finish the same, we will be making the necessary manifestation on Wednesday for a possible reissuance of subpoena on the following week, Your Honor.
These officials of the AFP are in active service, counsel? Would you know?
It is believed, Your Honor, that Colonel Adonis Bahaw is retired already. However, the two remaining, such as Colonel Manaros and Colonel Magtanggol, are both in active service of the Armed Forces of the Philippines.
And this pertains to the OVP or DepEd's confidential funds?
This pertains to the Department of Education's confidential fund, Your Honor.
Although Attorney Ligutan answered already earlier, I think you cannot ignore the fact that the witness has been naming one specific colonel for the whole afternoon and this morning, and the name of the colonel does not appear in one of those you are seeking to issue a subpoena against. Out of curiosity, although we cannot compel you, counsel, at some point, do we expect that to happen?
We confirm, Your Honor, that that is part of the prosecution's witnesses, but as a matter of practice of the prosecution, we will have to revisit the list to come up with our final decision as to who will be presented before this impeachment court, Your Honor.
Nako, revisit pa lang mga kadonatics kung sino yung ipresenta nila. So, wala talaga sa radar nila si Colonel Lachica.
But again, you cannot deny the fact that Colonel Lachica was starring in the testimony
starring
of
We confirm that, Your Honor.
Gina Acosta. Let the subpoena be issued to the aforementioned 3 current and
Well, mga kadonatics, di ba? Nakakapagtataka talaga ay anong tinatago ng mga to? Bakit atat na atat kayo na gusto nyo talagang malaman kung saan yung pera napunta, pero may credible talaga na witness na siyang nag-disburse sa pera. Bakit ayaw nyong ipatawag? Anong meron? O ayan na, nagsalita na si Colonel Lachica. Ready na siya anytime, okay? If legally called, mga kadonatics. Kaya nga, itong professor na to, si Professor Kalilong, nako, parang yung first witness nila, Kalilong din Sabi niya mga kadonatics, palagi na lang itong prosecutors na may pasabog daw sila. Ngayon mga kadonatics, sila ang sumabog. ito, paminawan na to.
Mga pasabog na naman sila sa mga susunod na witness.
Ayan.
Medyo nakakadala na kasi itong mga binabanggit nilang pasabog. Upo ko sila itong mga pasabog na to, Trillanes ba to or whatever it is. Pero mukhang nakakadala, no? At maaaring ito rin yung isang dahilan kung bakit yung interest ng publiko medyo nababawasan dito sa impeachment because itong mga sinasabi nila ang gaganda ng mga ang gaganda ng mga kumbaga trailer ng pelikula, no? Pero pagdating naman doon sa aktual na pelikula, basura pala.
Later, Prof, ano ho yung assessment ho ninyo? Masasabi po ninyo muna doon sa kinalabasan nitong Day 17 kung saan nga ay natapos na yung pagharap ng testigong iniharap na testigong si Gina Acosta, yung disbursing officer ng OVP.
Well, I think kahapon, basically, wala akong masasabi na very, very tangible and very remarkable outcome insofar as the prosecution is concerned. Yes, they were able to bring out, in the open, several names like yung mga ginamit dito sa disbursement. Pero I think it's still clothed with the idea and the ideal as to why we have it as confidential in the first place. So I think other than that, yung mga names na nailabas, wala akong masasabing masyadong puntos insofar as the prosecution is concerned. Actually, mas nakita nga natin dito yung sidelights na naman, yung mga pinanggit na naman na pahayag nitong ating mga senators, particularly itong si Senator Raffy Tulfo, na parang binubuli niya and parang binipilittle niya itong ating testigo. So I think it's still very much within the control of the defense kung paano nila sinalag kahapon, dahil nga wala naman direktang paper trail in the first place na na-establish na magpapatunay na talagang nakinabang yung ating ikalawang pangulo dito sa pera na ibinibigtang nila sa kanya. Yes, it was disbursed. Yes, it went through the bureaucratic channels as how it should be, pero yun nga, ang kailangan kasi dito ma-establish is meron ba talagang direktang pinakinabangan dito yung ikalawang pangulo? Ibinulsan niya ba yung pera? Siya ba ay nakinabang dito? I think those are the things that were not settled yesterday. At kahit anong galing man sa isip niya nito ni Attorney Ligutan, mukhang hindi yata niya na ilabas yung gusto niyang sabihin dahil nga I think the witness really stood her ground as well.
Opo, at laging binabanggit yung pangalang si Colonel Lachica ni Gina Acosta. Pero nang tinanong kung siya na ba ang susunod na testigo ihaharap ng prosekusyon, hindi pa natin alam kung kailan pa susunod siyang ihaharap. Tama ho ba yung naging obserbasyon ng mga senator judges? Although wala naman sa kanila yung talaga na kung sino yung isusunod na testigo ng prosecution. Pero para lang magkaroon ng yung line of thoughts, kumbaga, Prof, ay magtutuloy-tuloy. Yeah. Dapat ho ba? Ganun din dapat ang ginawa ng prosecution?
Yes, kasi ang nagbibigay na to talaga, no, at naglabas ng mga listahan from the very beginning, and if there will be some changes and modifications, I think they need to actually be open to that on as a per need basis, no, especially right now, no, na hindi nila masyadong nakuha or na-extract dito kay witness SOD yung gusto nilang malaman dahil nga ibinabato dito kay Colonel Lachica. I think it's really incumbent, ano, dito sa prosecution na tawagin na itong si Colonel Lachica kasi parang hindi mawala yung tinatawag natin na follow through. Tama yun, yung train of thought, ano, kasi nga it's already been established, and I think maganda na meron tayong follow through doon, ano, para malaman natin talaga, no, na kung meron ba talagang katotohanan o wala, no. Pero ito pagpapakita lamang na mukhang hindi naging matibay yung sequencing ng mga witnesses na gustong ipatawag ng prosecution, and then may kita natin na medyo hindi nailatag ng maayos at maaari rin naman siguro ang pagpapakita ng kakulangan din ng preparation, ano, on their part. Pero I think with what the witness already pointed out yesterday, I think kailangan talaga maipatawag na itong si Colonel Lachica for us to be able to really verify.
Oo, at marami
Correct.
ding nagsisilabasang mga spekulasyon. Takot ba yung prosecution na iharap ito sila Chika? Kaya ayaw nilang isunod dito sa magiging nagpapatuloy na impeachment trial? Sa tingin po ninyo, Prof?
Well, definitely, no. Pwede hindi natin inaalis yung angulo na yon. Lalong-lalo na ang mga sumasala ngayon sa witness stand, alam nila that these were people who worked under the OVP, and practically speaking, they are also trying to ascertain kung meron ba talaga silang makukuha o meron ba talagang substantive element yung kanilang mga ipapahayag, o mas lalo ba itong magbabaon doon sa kinasasadlakan ngayon ng prosecution na kung saan pang 18 araw na ngayon, pang 17 araw, pero I think I am not yet seeing a substantive and decisive victory in any of these days insofar as the prosecution is concerned, ano? Other than, of course, grandstanding on the part of several senators who are allied with them, o kaya itong masyadong pagmamaneobra nitong kanilang mga abogado na para bang kinakayan-kayanan lang nila yung defense, no? Pero we need to understand that in a prosecution, in an engagement or in a proceeding like this, talagang expected naman natin yan, ano? Pero kinakailangan din siguro na maging matapang yung prosecution na ilatag yung kanilang mga testigo kahit ito pa ay nagtrabaho dun sa Office of the Vice President, because they're trying to make a good case here, no? And they can never do that unless they will be able to get the people that directly work with the OVP and that directly were given allegedly the orders, no, to actually disburse this amount or to encash this amount. And kinakailangan talaga nilang harapin yung kanilang mga pangamba kung sakali mang natatakot sila. Dito natin makikita kasi yung true test of the mettle, of a good litigant, no? Kung papaano niya talaga ilalatag yung tamang mga tanong para ma-extract yung mga sagot na gusto niya malaman o makuha from a witness, to ascertain na hindi ito nagsisinungaling or to find flaws or inconsistencies dun sa kanyang mga magiging sagot.
Oo. At isa sa mga ina-establish din doon sa pahayag po o sa testimonya ni Gina Acosta, patungkol pa rin dito sa 125 million pesos na confidential funds na ginastos within 11 days, kasi yun talaga yung ina-highlight nito nga nasa prosecution. Sinabi na dumaan naman pala sa regular na proseso. So,
Right.
ano bang mali doon, Prof?
Exactly. Again, we boil down to the idea of optics, no. Ito yung tinatawag natin kasing yung mga statements na sa tingin nila ay magkakaroon ng shock factor, insofar as our kababayans are concerned. Again, when you look at the entirety of this impeachment, isa lang naman talaga ang pinututungpalan nito, no? It's the control of the narrative, no? Yung pagbato ng mga akusasyon kahit wala naman talagang sapat na batayan at sapat na basihan para lang talaga
Right.
ipin down yung ating ikalawang pangulo. And again, I always say this, no? This is really in preparation for 2028 elections. Make no mistake about it. Well, anyway, at any rate, siguro kinakailangan din maunawaan ng ating mga kababayan, and I think many of our countrymen are actually slowly grasping the full extent of the approach and the characteristic nung atake na ginagawa rito ng prosecution, na yun nga, they're making a very big issue out of something na kung tutuusin talagang procedurally tama naman at wala naman talagang nilalabag, no? Pero kasi kapag inilatag nila doon sa kanilang mga pahayag, sa kanilang mga soundbites, parang lumalabas na merong irregularidad na nangyayari, which I think from the get-go, and I think even the presiding officer already is consistent that there's really no irregularity. It's just that, yun nga, yung shock factor, no? Para bang ginugulat yung publiko na merong ganito. Pero kinakailangan maunawaan din natin mga kababayan na lahat ito po ay kasama doon sa konteksto at konsepto ng isang confidential fund, no? Kasi it will not be a confidential fund if all these elements are not present in the first place. And this is what the prosecution is trying to magnify, telling us na merong hindi tama, na may illegal, may irregular, pero in reality there's none, no? Kaya nga sa totoo lang, this impeachment trial, when you look at the outlying context of this proceeding, para talaga tayong nag-aaksaya ng pera, nagsasayang ng oras, nag-aaksaya ng panahon sa isang paglilitis na kung tutuusin kaya naman talagang unawain, no? Even a very very simple average citizen will be able to understand that this is really not supposed to be taken in a very very complex manner. Pero yun nga, dahil nga kinailangan itong gawin at ito nga pinopondohan na nga ng makinarya ng gobyerno, including this current administration, wala na tayong magagawa because we're already here. And I think in the end naman, malalaman din naman natin ang katotohanan and when the final verdict actually comes up.
Woo! So nice, no? Nice. So nice talaga. Magaling talaga itong si Professor Froilan Calilong. Kakaiba ka, Professor. Well, anyway, mga kadonatics, malalaman talaga yung katotohanan at the end of the day. Masasabi natin na God is really wonderful, mga kadonatics, kasi hindi nanaig yung mga kamalasan at kasinungalingan ng prosecution at ng gobyernong ito. Comment down below at babasahin natin yan. Don't forget to like and subscribe, mga kadonatics. See you again next time. Ingat palagi. Bye-bye.